Well, here we go, the start of the new breeding season 2012. I'm just starting to prepare my breeding pans to go into the cages. As you can see, I buy just the felt from the bird shows. It's cheap, it's easy to use, and what I do, I cut a V out in the actual felt and I put it in, shape it into the nest pan, and I actually use zip ties, electrical zip ties, because I get hold of them pretty readily, and I put them in like that and I snip them off at the bottom, and that's what holds my felts in. Some people glue them in, some people use sticky tape. There's all sorts of methods to do it. I find it easy because I can get hold of them pretty easy. Right, I buy the pre-made man-made fibre, as you can see there, and I always put a little bit or some in the nesting pan just to give the hen some encouragement and to go looking for bits and bobs to put in a nest. And then, as you can see, I've just put this one in there into this into the hen's cage. I put some fibre into the bars so that she can pull bits out, and I might cut a few pieces of string as well and put them on the bottom just for bits and bobs for her to pick up. She's not been introduced into the cage yet. I've just moved her to one side, so there's the hen, and there's the cock bird that she's going to be with for this year. So here we go, I'm going to introduce her. She might not like it for a start because she's not seen the nest pan, so she might not quite know what it is and be a bit scared of it, but I'll put her back in, and she'll take her time looking, nosing to see what it is, but she'll soon get used to it, and probably by tomorrow even she'll could even start to build a nest. The two have been feeding each other, so I know they've made a bonded pair. I'll give her a couple of days to see if she starts to build, and then I shall pull the slide and let the two birds in together. That's one pair. This is the other. This time the hen is on the right and the cock's on the left. I'm using 4 pairs again this year. I didn't have much success last year, but hopefully this season's going to be a bit better. It's about the same sort of time as last year, probably a couple of weeks earlier I've started. The hens weren't even looking in breeding condition. They've at last have started to get interested in the cock. But before then the cocks were singing, the hens were taking any notice. But they've been together now in cages with the slide for a week. They've started to get to know each other, they're calling to each other. If I separate them, one bird will call for the other, so I know that they're making a good bond. There's the second pair. Cock again on the left, hen on the right. I'm just going to put all the nesting pans in here this morning now, so they're all at the same time, so we'll see how they go. And then my fourth pair, there's a hen on the left, quite a small hen, but the cock bird's an absolute stunner, and hopefully we can get some nice birds. Now this pair's the only pair I've done where I've got 2 intensive birds together. I normally never do that. I normally put a non-intensive with an intensive feather, but I did try this the other year and I got some really good birds by putting 2 intensive together. So I'm going to do it again this year. The only thing you should never do is put 2 non-intensive birds together, because you'll get feathers which are probably almost white even, and they won't colour up when you give them colour food. And the birds are pretty, they're alright for gift to the pet shop, but if you're looking for quality birds, they're not really, that's not the way to go. Down on the bottom row I've got that's the hen goldfinch I bred last year. I'm going to be putting that one back to the cock, which is actually her father for this breeding season, and now it's going back to one of my friends who's a fellow breeder. He's going to take them and put them in his aviary. That's a spare cock bird. I don't know what I'll do with him. I might hold on for him, I might let the pet shop have him. In here is, we've got the redpoll, hen redpoll, and cock goldfinch which I bred last season. They're going to go outside in the aviary, and I might chuck another couple of redpoll hens out there with them, see if I can get some mules. So we'll see how we go. And then right at the very end I've got my 2 spare hens. I might be letting one of them go to a fellow breeder who's a bit short this year, and I'll probably hang on to the other just in case I lose a bird. These are a bit orange in colour because they've lost a few feathers over the winter, and I never bothered giving them any colour food, so the new feathers have come through orange rather than red. I need to put some more cuttlefish in. The cuttlefish at the back I actually stick to the cage using blue tack. A chap who's a big breeder in England, he showed me that method. Just clean the back of the cuttlefish. You can warm up the blue tack with a cigarette lighter just to make it a bit sticky. Put it on there, clean the back of the cage and stick it on. Never falls off. Absolutely fantastic idea for putting your cuttlefish to the cage. If you don't want to buy clamps and you don't want it at the front of the bars pulling through, a bit of blue tack works great. Right, I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to put the rest of the nest pans in, and then I'll make another video probably in a week or 2 weeks time. If the hens started to build, I might even have some eggs by then, who knows, and we'll see how we go. I'll keep you informed, guys. Thanks a lot for watching.